Now, here's my thing, England. This is our year, Super Bowl of bust. I
Okay.
think we have the best talent in the entire NFL, which I think is kind of trash this year. I
Yeah.
can't think of another good team as talented as we are. And I got to give him credit. Shanahan's in his bag. Like he's just in his bag. I
Mhm.
still don't like the overusage of CMC. I think that can be problematic if he gets injured. And I would love to see BA featured a little bit more. But tell me I mean, do you see any other team out here that's better than us?
That's what I'm asking. Like the topic of this show is the only remaining concern. No one is called in with a concern. Not one person. And I don't know what it is. I mean, I don't know what it is. Is it another team? Is it a position group? Is it Kyle? Maybe it's Kyle. Maybe it's like, look, man, this guy has a troubling past. He's had some really good years. He's had some really good teams, but there's something about him at the finish line. Him and the finish line just don't get along. I don't know what it is, but that's it, I guess.
Okay, well, hold on. Before we talk about me being a 15-year-old white boy, let me just say this, though. Seriously, I went to that last Super Bowl, okay? I was
Okay.
there in Miami, and I
Okay, me
had
too.
my stupid Jimmy Garoppolo jerseys.
Good times.
That guy can
You
go to
bought
hell.
one.
Yeah.
You
Anyway,
could have told you.
7 minutes and 10 seconds. I had Chiefs fans sitting behind me and Chiefs fans in front of me, but the whole row is like Niner fans, and I just don't know if I can go again because that just looked pitiful. And then to hear Ward, Chavez, Mooney Ward come on and say, well, we just wanted to make Jimmy throw it. And like, didn't Kyle, and
Not
I
all he
went to the
said either.
NFC Championship.
That's not
What'd
all
you
he
say?
said either. He said we want to put the game in Jimmy's hands, but Kyle just kept running the ball until the end when he stopped running it. That's what he said. I was like, man, that's your coach.
That's what I'm saying. And I went to the NFC Championship game that year too. And I remember telling my wife who was sitting in the stand, I'm like, wow, they're not letting Jimmy throw it. Like he 8 times, 8 attempts. I can't remember how many completions. And then it was funny to hear Bradshaw talk shit about that, in a post game. I'm sure you're at the stadium. So it kills me that at the Super Bowl, I mean, yeah, there was that one pass, the Kittle deep pass, I think it was before the half, that they called PI on Kittle. That was bullshit. But anyway, my point is, that's what scares me. So that could be our downfall. Kyle doing his thing, just forget getting those clenched butt cheeks. But I'll give you another one that I used to
It's the butt
rag on
cheek.
all.
He's a butt cheek clincher. He has been. Sorry.
I agree.
He's a butt cheek clincher. You can't forget that.
Yeah, sitting in that game just showed me a lot. And then, of course, what he did when he was in the line as the offensive coordinator. But I'm a little nervous about one guy that, Moody. I hope it doesn't come down to Moody in the playoffs because, he was shaky in preseason and a little bit in the season.
He hasn't
And
had to do
then,
anything in 2 months.
right.
It's just blowout after
So,
blowout. What if they're actually in a close game and it's like, all right, man, we really haven't asked you to make a pressure kick in 3 months. Go keep our
right.
season alive. Like that's what Robbie Gould used to do routinely. Like,
Yes.
I got that.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So before I go, because I know I've been going for a long time and I know you probably got a whole bunch of other people. You still didn't answer my question, Eaglet. Is there any other team in the NFL that you think is as talented as our Niners?
I want to see what Baltimore's got in a couple of weeks. They got a really good offensive line. The Niners don't. They got Ronnie Stanley and Linderbaum. They're a very talented team, the Ravens. They got an MVP quarterback. I'm curious. I don't think they're as talented as the Niners, but it might be as close as there is. I mean, it ain't Dallas.
The way we stomped on Dallas.
Buffalo is, they keep losing close games, but they're tough. They have a good defense. They have a great quarterback. I wouldn't want to face them in the playoffs. Buffalo. They beat Kansas City.
So you think Buffalo, if they got to the Super Bowl, could beat us? I don't know.
He's a handful for the Niners, man.
Well, yeah, he is.
He's a handful. He's got all the things you need to give the Niners problems. Allen.
That is true. Well, we'll see what we do with
Lamar But I don't think are they going to make it to the Super Bowl? I don't know. I guess anything could happen this year. The league is so trash. That's a nice hat. That's
Thank
a Cam
you,
Newton hat.
Hey, don't compare me to that guy.
Hey, Cam Newton came off well this week. He had his take. Everyone, made fun of him or whatever, and he had like this whole thing. Like, wait a second, it's like, yeah, Cam. He was very good. All of a sudden, he just established himself as a like serious media analyst. He is.
That's true. He did, and he came off like very polished the second time.
Hell yeah.
Yeah,
he was great.
So
he had his like pinky ring and his glasses. He was like, wait a second, this is not intellectually honest. Like, yeah, tell him, Cam. Tell him, Cam.
So what you're saying? He's a pimp. He was a pimp.
I loved it. I like
professional pimp. So okay, I gotta say this before we go. This is important. I gotta ask you a question now. How do you deal with PP? Honestly, like, I know you had to be professional, political, but I notice he's way nicer on your show than he is on others. So, serious question here. How do you deal with him? Look at that.
He's always nice to me. I don't know. I try to do my best. Like, I don't know. People who are cool with me, I'm usually cool with. He's always been nice to me. So
well, you gonna call him out on this?
I got my eye on him though.
All right, that's good. Please call him out on his BA trash takes about BA. That's just bull. Like, why would he even say that? I didn't even get that.
I don't know. I'll call him out.
Was he like defending his boy Purdy, who I like? I like Purdy. See, I go back in the days.
Purdy likes BA, so I don't know why. PB would. Yeah. BP. All right, man. I'll see you.
Before I go, I just want to say your dad is cool. I go way back. Definitely not a 15-year-old white boy. Nothing wrong with white boys, though. I mean, I love all people. My wife is white. But yeah, man. Good seeing you.
Sorry about that.